Welcome to the instructional video for topic 2.3.1, Numbering Pages. And this is about controlling pagination. So when you have a lengthy document, such as one where you've got 67 pages, sometimes more, sometimes less, it can be very useful to number them. So we can insert page numbers. And there's a few ways to do it by default. On the left, the very first page is numbered page 1. This is typically how you want to do an essay or an article or something else with no introductory page. If you have a title page for a longer document, you'd want to use one of these options on the right where the pages start after page 1. So if we take this one, every page is numbered in the upper right-hand corner as part of a header, starting with the very first page of the document. But if this were a title page, then we would change our page numbers so that the first page does not have a number, and we start counting at the second page. It's also much more common to have the page numbers in the bottom corners than the top. So here, we're done insert it, and now because I've inserted it in both, it shows up on top and bottom. Because the top page number is part of the header, the bottom page number is part of the footer. So we'd actually delete that from our headers to get it just in the footer. So if you've put it in one, you have to delete it before it can move to the other. You can also do some more options, so pick whether it's in the header or in the footer, whether or not it shows on the first page. And you could pick which page what number it starts at. So if you were writing a novel one chapter at a time, and you wanted to print it in batches, well, you might want to say, well, I'm just printing chapter 15. That starts on page 78. So you could do 78, or you can continue from previous section if you've got sections in your document. You can also insert the page count. So we see right at the top here, we hit insert page count where the cursor was, and boom, there's page 67. That is mostly useful if you are, say, inserting a header. You might want page, and then you can insert the page number. Right, say starting at 0, page 2 of, and then you can insert the page count. Then as you scroll through, you'll say page 3 of 67, page 4 of 67, page 5 of 67. So this is mostly useful if you were to, say, write a short story collection and you wanted each short story to have its own page count. So you could do page 5 of 12 or whatever it is. The nice thing about having it actually insert the page count rather than having you type that is that if we have more pages, then it'll automatically update. Now these are page out of 68. So this is how we insert and control page numbers.